Welcome to Understand All. I'm your host, Aslekeir Gairleif, and today we're embarking on a fascinating journey into the world of viruses and our DNA. Now, you might be thinking, viruses? In my DNA? That's crazy talk, but trust me, it's not. In fact, according to a groundbreaking study published in Nature in 2001, a whopping 8% of our genetic material actually comes from ancient viruses. That's right, folks. We're part virus. But before you start questioning your entire existence, let's dive deeper into this incredible discovery and what it means for us. First, let's take a step back and talk about DNA. As you might know, DNA is the blueprint of life, containing all the instructions our cells need to function. It's like a recipe book for our bodies. But imagine if someone snuck in and added a bunch of extra pages to that book. Well, that's essentially what happened with viruses. You see, viruses are masters of infiltration. They can sneak into our cells and hijack our cellular machinery to make more of themselves. But sometimes they leave behind a little something extra, their own genetic material. Now, these viral stowaways aren't just lounging around in our DNA doing nothing. Oh no, they've been busy. Over millions of years, some of these viral genes have actually been repurposed by our bodies for important functions. Take the syncytin gene, for example. This gene, which originally came from a virus, is now crucial for the development of the placenta in mammals. Without it, pregnancy as we know it wouldn't be possible. So, in a weird twist of fate, we have viruses to thank for our very existence. But how did scientists even discover this viral invasion of our genome? Well, it all started with the Human Genome Project. As researchers were mapping out our genetic blueprint, they kept stumbling upon strange sequences that didn't quite fit. These sequences, known as endogenous retroviruses or ERVs, looked suspiciously similar to the genetic material of viruses. It was like finding fossilized dinosaur bones in our DNA. As scientists dug deeper, they realized that these ERVs weren't just remnants of past infections. They were actually playing active roles in our bodies. Some ERVs help regulate gene expression, acting like genetic switches that turn genes on or off. Others have been linked to diseases like cancer and autoimmune disorders. It's like a genetic double-edged sword, sometimes helpful, sometimes harmful. But the plot thickens. Recent studies have shown that some of these ancient viral genes might actually be protecting us from modern-day viruses. It's like they've switched sides and are now fighting for our team. In a study published in the journal Cell in 2015, researchers found that certain ERVs can interfere with the replication of HIV, essentially blocking the virus from infecting our cells. Who would have thought that our best defense against viruses might come from viruses themselves? Now, I know what you might be thinking. If viruses are so great, why do they make us sick? Well, it's important to remember that not all viruses are created equal. The ones that cause diseases like the flu or COVID-19 are the troublemakers of the viral world. But the vast majority of viruses are actually harmless or even beneficial to us. In fact, we have trillions of viruses living inside and on our bodies right now, forming what's known as the virome. And just like the bacteria in our gut, these viruses play important roles in our health and well-being. So, what does all this mean for us? Well, for one, it shows just how interconnected we are with the world around us. We're not separate from nature. We're part of it, right down to our DNA. It also highlights the incredible resilience and adaptability of life. Over millions of years, our ancestors faced countless viral invasions, and yet here we are, thriving and evolving. It's a testament to the power of natural selection and the ingenuity of our bodies. But perhaps most importantly, this knowledge opens up new avenues for medical research and treatment. By understanding how viruses interact with our DNA, scientists can develop new therapies for diseases like cancer and HIV. They can also harness the power of viruses for gene therapy, using them to deliver healthy genes to cells that need them. It's like fighting fire with fire, using the very tools that viruses have given us to combat the diseases they cause. Of course, there's still so much we don't know about our viral DNA. We've only scratched the surface of this incredible field of research. But one thing is clear, viruses have played a far more important role in our evolution and biology than we ever imagined. They're not just our enemies. They're our allies, our ancestors, and even our saviors. So the next time someone calls you a virus, take it as a compliment. Embrace your inner virus and remember that you're part of the incredible story that stretches back millions of years. A story of survival, adaptation, and the unbreakable spirit of life itself. And that, my friends, is the mind-blowing truth about viruses and our DNA. I hope this journey has left you with a new appreciation for the complexity and wonder of the world within us. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep marveling at the incredible secrets that science continues to uncover. Until next time, this is Aslekeir Gairleif, signing off from Understand All. Stay curious, stay healthy, and remember, you're more virus than you ever knew.